I am a work from home, stay at home homeschool mom, but I no longer do that in my own home. I've been homeschooling my 10-year-old for his entire life, but now I'm homeschooling my best friend's 10-year-old daughter with him. Since I live in a tiny house, it makes more sense to do it at her house, which is a normal size house. But that means my tiny house is getting really neglected. It is Saturday and we are cleaning up this mess. So let's get to it. Are you gonna help me?
The question I get asked the most about the tiny house is if I ever feel claustrophobic. And whereas my answer to that is mostly no, tiny spaces can clutter very easily, which can cause a lot of overwhelm for me. So the rule of thumb that I keep in mind is that everything has to have a place. If an item doesn't have a nice, neat place, or I can't find it one, then it's gotta go or something else has to go. That way, when I get behind on my chores and stuff and it is time to clean up is made so much easier because I just make sure everything goes back to its place. So even though this kitchen was in an absolute disaster, it only took about 2 hours to completely clean, restock, and scrub top to bottom. I only had a few things that didn't have places, so I got rid of older items, made new places for the new items, and then got everything back in its place. And something I'm reminded of daily based on my comments section is that clutter and organization looks different to everyone. If your space brings you peace, then it's exactly as it should be.
Now it is on to the bathroom. And yes, the bathroom is in just as bad of shape as the kitchen was. So let's get to it.
Another space in the tiny house that I'm asked a lot about is the bathroom. It's the part of the tiny house that is the most like a normal sized house. It's a good size and it has everything we need, but there's one thing I wish I would have done differently. And that is not going ahead and doing a bathtub. For one, this shower kit sucks, but also my son and I really miss the option to have a bath. Anyways, by this time in the day, I was out of time, out of energy, and exhausted, so I don't even have any more video. I just went straight to bed.
Good morning. It is now Sunday and we are back at it this morning. I got the kitchen and bathroom scrubbed and a bunch of TikToks filmed for the rest of the week. So I feel like Saturday was an accomplishment, but we still have this to tackle today. So let's get to it.
So while I tackle this entryway mess, let me tell you why I don't really care for the design we went with. It was the very last space we finished in the tiny house build, and so I kind of just went with whatever would work quickly. So it just has become a major catch-all, and I would really love to redo this area.
Okay, we are done in this area. It's nice and clean and organized. Now I gotta take a break from cleaning to get some work done, but we'll be back at it later.
Seriously, can we just take a minute to acknowledge that your girl is tired? By this time of my weekend, it is Sunday afternoon. I had cleaned and organized all day Saturday. Now I'm cleaning, organizing, and working all day Sunday, and it did not stop there.
Got as much work as I could done, and now it is time to mow the yard in 100-degree weather. But it hasn't been done in 2 weeks, and I have to get it done today. So here we go.
And that is how I finished off my weekend. 6 hours of mowing, back inside, and straight to bed. Then the fresh work week starts tomorrow.